All right, good afternoon and welcome to our channel Princesses. Today we want to dwell on some matters of very important factors that has been gendering some questions. Some of them have been at the comment section thronging at us at different times. There are two important of there are two questions that bothers on people's mind precisely. The first is still on the silence of the county director, and why is the silence so feelable? But before then, today is the 22nd of April 2025, and we thank the Lord for His goodness and mercy and His greatness in our lives. All right, let's get at that. The silence of the county director. Why has Apostle Ken gone silent? The alarming truth behind his disappearance. Suddenly, the noise of doubt and the storm of alert that is about to rain, that we are in expectations of. Then there are those who are still talking about the scam in the system, which will need some level of clarifications and some measure of understanding to clarify our doubts, so that all of us on this platform can be on the same page. It wouldn't be nice if some are still exercising some level of doubt on the reality that is before us. Now listen closely, because what you are about to hear precisely is going to be something that is going to shake your doubts, silence your fears, and also awaken your faith in the understanding that you need to have right now. For months now, there has been a loud question that is echoing in the minds and mouths of thousands of people, maybe even millions, because over 50 million Nigerians are known to have enlisted for this grant, and every one of them is in expectation. But the question that keeps rising from the hearts of people: where is the country director? Where is Apostle Ken? Why hasn't he said anything? Is this real? Or are we just being fooled? Are we just being played? You're following someone who is not talking. You're just there believing on something that is not responsive. Are you sure you're not mad? You see, some are angry, some are tired, and some have lost hope. Some have lost entire confidence in the process. But before you let go, before you call it fake, you need to understand the weight of what is coming and the deep wisdom behind the silence. We need to bring this to an understanding for each and every one of us to know before we call it a scam or call it fake. Now, let's take it back. In December last year, Apostle Ken stood before the people and declared publicly, so one of the voice notes, that was in December last year, with all boldness and clarity. And these were his words. These were his words. I will not speak again until everything is fully set. And the voice you're going to hear after now is the voice of congratulations. That was his words. Now, he didn't come out before then for a couple of months, but something was alleged against him that looked like what was going to tarnish his image. So, will I say he was smoked out? He had to come out to come and clear his name. And that was what brought him out, that he wouldn't have come out after all until he discovered that everything is set before he could come out. Now, those were his words. And I don't believe that was a coward hiding. No, that wasn't the coward hiding behind words. That was a general what I would call a generous voice on the battlefield, who understood the power of timing. You don't reveal your strategy before the victory is certain. You don't blow the trumpet until the walls are ready to fall. And you don't speak carelessly when a nation is watching and waiting with bated breath. Now, if he dares to come out now without a confirmed disbursement timeline to the NGO heads and the cluster heads and the CEOs and the rest of them, and all of those appellations and all that, if all he says when it comes out right now is be patient or it's close, he won't just be criticized, he is going to be smashed by a wave of desperation and frustrations from people. And that's not because he's not done or he's done everything wrong. No, it's simply because the people are hungry. People are hungry. They are tired of waiting. But hear this clearly. He is not silent because there's nothing happening. He is silent because everything is happening. He's silent because everything is happening. This isn't just a game. No, this isn't guesswork. No, this isn't just another Ponzi or fake NGO stunt. I personally have been one of those advocacies for his coming out at different times if you are so regular on this channel, and you know that. But also over time, definitely I know that one of these voice notes must have fallen to his ears, but he is still silent. You can't arrest him for his silence. You can get angry without recourse, but you just, once he decided this is what is good for me, and I think I'm standing by my words, we are stakeholders here. We just follow suit and just believe, well, if he feels that that's what is working for him right now, let's just follow suit and pray for him and pray that he gets to do what is right and that's working for him for the good and the benefit of all and sundry. So let's deal with what some have been whispering or even shouting online precisely. Some have been saying it's a scam. Some have been saying there's no money in the system. Some are saying that they are just using us. But wait, let us ask ourselves this hard question. If this was truly a scam, how do you explain that high-profile national screening that took place in 2023 that was conducted in full view of the public? We're talking about verification and documentation exercises that was held in Abuja, in this country, in a professional venue that was organized with precision and attended by senior officials, respected community leaders, and even armed security personnel. Do you really think a scammer will go that far of his status? Do you honestly believe that someone could somehow fool top-level authorities, security agencies, and hundreds of government representatives all at the same time with nothing but empty promises? The answer is no. No. The answer is capital no. He couldn't have, and he didn't. Because this isn't a scam. This is a divine move that's been under pressure, under attack, and under construction. But now, it is almost ready. Now it is almost ready. Apostle Ken is in hiding. He's not confused. He's not stranded. He's only protecting the promise. And until it is time to unveil that glory, he's not hiding. He knows the moment. He knows the moment he steps out again It would be national. It would be loud. It would be on a scale that can't be ignored. And that's why it's waiting for one thing: a confirmed payment alert rolling into the accounts of the people. Until then, silence is strength. Patience is power. And preparation is warfare. So what is coming is going to shake bank applications. It's going to send waves across social media space. It's going to turn weeping into dancing and doubts into testimonies. Because when the alert starts to drop, they won't be trickles. They will be floods. Did you hear that? When the alert starts dropping, they won't be trickles like waters trickling into the bucket. No, they are going to be floods like barrage of water sweeping across the tunnels. Because you have waited, you have cried, and you have prayed. Now, don't give up when you are this very close. Hold on tight, because the silence isn't the end. It is the signal. And the next sound you will hear won't be an excuse. I bet you it's going to be a confirmation. So this is your reminder. Do not mock what heaven is building. Do not scatter what is being gathered. Do not walk away when you're just about to walk into your reward. Get ready. Tell your neighbor, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Tell your neighbor, get ready, because I'm getting ready, because alerts are about to rain. And this time, they won't be rumors. They would be reality right before our very eyes. I just needed to put some clarity into what's on the table. His silence is not weakness. No. His silence isn't a game. His silence isn't a guesswork. His silence isn't an angel stunt or fake promises. No. His silence has strength. His silence has strategic. His silence, his power. His silence, his preparations. So when he's coming out next, he's coming out in barrage of missiles, ready to flaunt something into your account, and definitely then it wouldn't matter anymore who called it a scam, because they themselves, they could testify that that wasn't a scam after all. It was just preparations. We're still awaiting the meeting update of yesterday, and by God's grace, we hope that it's a good news. And before nightfall, if we get that, definitely we're going to trickle that in. And just get yourself together, because everything is working together for our good. The Lord has done it finally. Finally, finally. The Lord has done it finally. Finally, finally. The Lord has done it finally. Finally, finally. Jehovah has done it finally. Finally, finally. Thank you very much. Subscribe to our channel in case you've not done so that you can best be updated in the best possible way whenever there's an update. We love you. Remain blessed until we come your way again. We're drawing this curtain this afternoon. And bye for now. God bless you.